What is up, guys? It's Ofoya, and I'm here with probably some questions, some burning questions that you've had regarding if you play this character, are you in the Epstein files? I have four categories. I have the inner circle. These are going to be consisting of the most convicted heroes in this category. If you play this hero, we know you are in a close associate with Epstein. Then we have the for sure in the files. You're in the files. Yeah, maybe you weren't directly with Epstein all the time in its inner circle, but you knew the guy. You were at those dinners. You were doing some weird shit. And then suspiciously associated with Epstein. Maybe you're not directly in the files, but we we know you probably were supposed to be. And then the honest apes, the people not even close to the guy, didn't know what was happening at all. Now let's just start from the top. Let's do a couple of the people that we know are in the inner circle. Kiriko. If you play Kiriko, why you need to Suzu? Why are you trying to like pardon yourself? What's going on there? Why do you need to Suzu? Next, let's go to somebody. Mauga. You play Mauga, you definitely in the files. Okay, you in the inner circle. Let's just do the top three for me right now, and then Cass. Okay, if you play Cass, why you need to slow somebody down? Why you need to hinder him? Why do they need to be stopped all the time? Why you play Cass? If you play Cass, you're definitely in the inner circle. Now let's just go down through this. Bastion. If you play Bastion, you chill. You just want to get the damage output. You're an honest Abe. Diva. Yeah, you may be a little rat, but I understand. You're not in the files. Genji. If you play Genji, okay, and you want the Mercy Pocket, I'm sorry, you're suspiciously associated. Maybe you're not in the files, but like, what's going on here? Okay, you need your Mercy Pocket. In fact, I'll just put Mercy right next to Genji there. Hanzo, I don't like Hanzo, but Hanzo mains, like, for me, it's all luck based, so I'll put you in Honest Abe. Junkrat mains, you're for sure in the files. I'm putting Roadhog just right there with you. Pure luck, and I hate you look at this face, and then the hook, yeah, you're in the files. Lucio, character's booty right now. If you play Lucio, you're not in the files, I understand. Right now, I'm going to put Mei up here. If you play Mei, you're pretty much a terrorist. Maybe not in the files, in like the inner circle, but you're in the files. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. Far as kind of booty right now, I'm putting you honest Abe category. Reaper. If you play Reaper, you're probably suspiciously associated with Epstein, but maybe you're not for sure in the files. If you play Reaper, it's kind of like, what are we doing? Do you just need to counter Winston? What's going on here? Reinhardt. If you play Reinhardt, you're not in the files. You're Chad. In fact, I'm putting Ana right there with you. Soldier. I was just talking to my friends earlier. If you play Soldier and you get hit by like 3 damage, you immediately just start running away. If Soldier players is just like aim, and it's so annoying. You're in the files, man. Symmetra. You know, I play a good amount of Symmetra. I want to say I'm not in the files, but I can get why other people might think I'm suspiciously associated. Torb. Inner circle. Inner circle. If you play Torb, you're terrible. You're terrible. You want the hammer kills. Your turret does most of your damage. Like, what are we doing, guys? You hit the most random headshots while I'm playing Tracer. Obviously, since I play Tracer, I'm not in the file, so Tracer's down there. Widow. If you play Widow, definitely in the files. She killed her own husband. She's like cold-blooded. Like, what? She's Winston. Honest Abe. If you play Winston, you're not in the files. Zarya might be inner circle. Zarya might be inner circle. What you need to shield yourself from. If you play Zarya, why you gotta shield yourself? Zenyatta. Honest Abe, not in the files. Hate Discord Orb, but if you play Zenyatta, you chill. Definitely, if you play Sombra, you're in the files. No doubt. I almost want to put you inner circle, but I kind of want to limit this. I'll put you high up in the files. If you play Orisa, she's a 1-year-old bot. Okay, she's a 1-year-old bot. I'm saying You're in the files. You're in the files. Definitely. Same if, with Doomfist. Why are you fisting me? Why you want to fist people all the time? Why are you playing Doomfist? Moira, you're for sure in the files. Why you always sucking people? Hmm? What's up with that? Brig, you're honest. Okay, Brig maybe a terrorist, but not a pedophile. Okay. Hammond. Hmm. You swing every way. Okay, with Hammond, even the ways you shouldn't. Okay. So, if you play Hammond, you're in the files. Ashe, I don't like Ashe. 'Cause Ashe players always like mains have some good aim, but you're definitely suspiciously associated. Why you need your butler there to help you? Baptiste, honest Abe, honest Abe. Sigma, he if you're a Sigma main, you're always getting into it. Okay, you're singing to the universe singing right back to you. Echo main, why do you need to be somebody else? Why do you need to be somebody else? You're definitely in the files. I don't hate echoes. Actually, I kind of do. But if you're an echo main, what are we doing? Sojourner, definitely in the files. I'm putting her right behind Frosty here. Junker Queen. Yeah, you stink a little bit if you play JQ all the time, but you're not in the files. Ramatra. Ramatra can be annoying sometimes, but if you're a Ramatra main, you're honest, okay? Lifeweaver definitely in the files. Why are you pulling people? This is not about the character and lore, okay? It is about the player, okay? I've met some good people that play Lifeweaver, but for the most part, why you trying to pull me away? You know, it's a weird act in and of itself. Yeah, you mains, you're safe. Venture mains, stop trying to combo me. Stop being a little rat. You're in the files, okay? We know it. Juno mains, you're suspiciously associated. I know there is a rage within you. I've seen you. There's a rage within Juno mains. Hazard? God, if you mean Hazard, man. Come on. What are we doing? Freya, I play quite a bit of Freya, but I understand. She's pretty broken. If you play her, you're suspiciously associated. Same with Wu Yang. He's not even that good. Like, he's good, but come on. Come on. We see you. Vendetta, I've played quite a bit of Vendetta, but I can see it. She's in the files, man. If you play Vendetta, a lot of Vendetta, she's your main. You're in the files. Onron, she's definitely up there. Cat, okay, I'm just gonna go straight to Cat. Cat's inner circle of Epstein. Mizuki, chaining people down. Like, you love that ability. You're in the files. Who else? Domina. Not in the files. If you play Domina, it's like you're a player that really has to manage their shit. It's okay. You're not in the files. Imre. He's kind of right next to Freya. Suspiciously associated. I'm not really sure. Sierra, definitely in the files. If you play Sierra, like that tracking shot, stop. Just stop. Remove the ability. Change it. Okay. Xion. These last two, I feel like it's like too early to tell with Demon. Xion. Not liking the character right now, but I'm not gonna say you're in the files. Okay. You're not suspicious yet. But watch yourself. Watch yourself. Alright. That's it for the list. You have some disagreements. I understand at least the Tracer. I main Tracer, so I'm gonna say I'm not in the files. Okay, guys? Of course I'm not. Okay, why would I say that? But if you have disagreements, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all those things, and I'll see you in the next one.